Hi there. I just thought I'd check in with a video of some of my latest work. I tend to go a bit outside the box when it comes to what I work on. I usually prefer to do things no one else is doing rather than just following the crowd. Some people might say GameGuru MAX can't do a third person game yet, and as I showed in a previous video, it's fairly capable. I've been working hard on a little project here that will show that even though it's not directly supported, it is completely possible. It's just not an out of the box experience yet. So, this little demo might not seem like much, and it's really not, but it does things that might not seem directly possible, and at the very least weren't super easy to accomplish. The first thing was being able to detect when a static object, such as a wall, blocks view of the current camera target. Static objects aren't readily accessible, so a workaround was needed. Now, as you can see, I can make blocking objects semi-transparent or even hide them completely if desired. That's kind of nice. The second thing was a desire to be able to use the mouse to control things. Object picking in a 3D environment can be difficult to code, even if you have access to the 3D transform matrices. So doing it through scripting without them was definitely a daunting task. But here in this little world with my character simply walking around, you can see that I can not only detect him with the mouse, I can pick him up and move him. Just like that. That's pretty cool. Um, and once I merge all the code and do a little more work, it should be fairly simple to create virtually any type isometric, axonometric, or third-person game with full mouse and keyboard control. There's really not much limitation. The engine can do a lot. It just takes time to figure it out and code it. My next steps are to create a menuing interface and create a workaround for controlling the player character for use until Max directly supports it. The workaround, however, will make it possible for NPCs to switch weapons because it'll be using an NPC, basically just control, and like this guy here is an NPC. I can control him with the keyboard if I put that code in. So even once Max does support player directly in third person, that workaround will still be useful because it will allow NPCs to switch weapons as well. That's the main thing with the third person control of the player character is that it's limited to one weapon currently. It's not difficult. You just have to have multiple entities that you switch in and out according to which weapon you want to have in your hand. It's, kind of a waste of memory, but it makes it possible. And it all just comes down to building a world and creating animated characters to populate it with. So you can do a board game or you could do a RPG type game. Now, of course, there are a lot of complexities that are involved because basically doing anything like this, the default scripts that exist for Macs, like things like controlling light switches and picking things up and whatever, will all have to be replaced. It's not difficult. It's just work. Anyway, that's about it for now. Hope to see you next time. Have a nice day.